For the two Russian filmmakers, everything began here in the Black Sea, with the dolphins and belugas, the white whales known for their extraordinary song. The two women have been swimming with these magnificent creatures since they were children. Now they've had to watch the numbers of belugas shrink over the years. More and more are being sold to dolphinariums. Belugas live in the Arctic waters of Russia in large families. They are intelligent, social beings. Both filmmakers agree it's a crime to rip them from that and stick them in tiny pools. Their research shows that the number of dolphinariums along the coast of the Black Sea is rising. In China, they're sprouting like mushrooms. The demand for new beluga whales is growing. For the most part, captivity in a dolphinarium is pure hell. Beluga whales usually swim hundreds of kilometers each day, but in captivity, they are kept in small pools and made to perform tricks. The intelligent sea mammals are reduced to remote-controlled toys.
It's terrible to find out what's happening behind closed doors and fences, where belugas and dolphins are suffering. But it's even worse to know you can't help them.
The topic haunts the two Russians. For 4 years they did research, travelling across Russia to where belugas are held captive, often in miserable conditions. In the process they developed a movie that's now causing a stir in Russia.
To me, the worst part was traveling to the Far East. What I saw there was unimaginable. The animals are re-educated, tormented. Many die, especially while being transported. And the people working there don't even care. We kept being threatened while we were filming.
Nevertheless, they managed to capture these images at the Arctic Circle. The men are after the young grey belugas, which can still be trained. Once they turn white, that doesn't work anymore. The older, white animals try to protect the younger ones. Often, they get caught in the nets themselves and die.
On these rusty old barges, they're then transported to China. For days on end, they're left in little tubs, often in scorching heat.
Many animals break their necks while being loaded. Amusement parks will pay between 40,000 and 100,000 euros for one young grey beluga whale, a lucrative business worth millions. The film is now screening in some Russian cinemas. The filmmakers want to change people's attitudes, as documentaries have done in Western Europe, the US and Canada, where wildlife conservation laws are much stricter. It's illegal to import animals caught in the wild. Few people are aware of the issue in Russia, so there were shocked reactions to the film.
It's good that films like this are being made in Russia, and that the situation is being talked about. The problem is that there are no rules for keeping whales. That's wrong, considering that they're such intelligent animals.
The filmmakers want a ban on whale hunting and stricter rules regarding the treatment of beluga whales in captivity. But they say that Russian politicians are not interested in wildlife conservation, especially because there are clear economic interests. President Vladimir Putin is a great fan of Moscow's dolphinarium. He's ignored all appeals for better conditions so far.
If this trade with the belugas were in the hands of just one person, it would be easier. But the problem is that this business is closely linked with bureaucrats. It's all part of a corrupt system.
A corrupt system that could take years to beat. Nevertheless, now articles about the suffering of beluga whales are beginning to appear in the newspapers. For its part, the film will probably only screen in small art house cinemas.